Kelly Smith has given me a reaction to do that simply says Resident Evil 3 ending theme mix, the best version. And she's given me this purely for nostalgia. She knows I love the Resident Evil games. So if it's going to be the Resident Evil 3 from the PlayStation 1, then this will be very nostalgic and very cool. And I cannot wait. So let's check it out. Okay. Let's have a trip down memory lane, about 25 years. Let's go. Wow, look at it. Oh, when cutscenes were like, oh. Oh, it's a proper montage, this, isn't it? Stars. He was a fucker, he was. Nemesis. You just knew when you walked into a place and you didn't see him, but you heard stars. He was like, oh no, where's he coming from? And then all you heard was the clicking of his feet as he's walking. It was like terrifying. Nothing compared to Mr. X though in the redos. I think was it Resident Evil 2 remake? Had Mr. X in it. Oh, that guy used to do my head in. Right, let's continue. Loving the nostalgia of... This is at a time when your cutscenes were like, how good does that look? Because obviously, graphics on the PlayStation 1 was a bit flaky in the games. As obviously, when you first got a PlayStation 1, you thought the graphics were amazing because all you had was a Sega Mega Drive or Genesis if you're American, or a SNES, which was cool as shit, better than the Genesis. But then when you started seeing cutscenes and 3D like Wipeout and stuff like that, you was like, look at the graphics. Graphics can never get any better than this. And then now when you go on PS5 and then you get a PlayStation game to play for nostalgia later on, it's like, oh my God, how did I play this game? The graphics are so shit. Do you know what I mean? That's what happened. That's what happened. Yes, Jill's head did look like a square. You're right. These cutscenes are amazing, though. Oh my God. I want to play it now. Look at the artwork there. Are these storyboards? I used to hate them things that climbed on the wall, like a bit like frogs, but with big teeth and the big tongue come out. Ah! Used to hate them. And in the first Resident Evil and Frogmen, if you didn't have a Magnum, it'd take ages to kill him. Oh, I've got to remember all this now. DeviantArt, that. Look at that. You know what? Having good graphics now has spoilt the cutscene. You know what I mean when I say that? Cutscenes used to be, wow, it's like watching a little mini movie within the game, and then it go back to like the 2D graphics. But now, the cutscenes, like, say you're playing Gears of War, for instance, and you're playing the game, the cutscene just run in from where you was playing, but because the graphics are so good, it's not a cutscene anymore. It's like, you skip it now. Oh, come on. I want to get back to the game. But when Resident Evil happened and you get the cutscenes, like, hey, how good are these graphics? Look at that. It's like watching a film on your PlayStation. You know what I mean? Never used to get that on the Genesis or the SNES and stuff. But like I say, as graphics got better, you stopped watching the cutscenes. You tried to skip them. This is cool. There he is with his bazooka. Nemesis was the best bad guy out of all the Resident Evils. Oh yeah, that would have bugger that. Chases you on train, doesn't it? Eats half of your train. Big worm. Wow. Second graphics are granted, man. Look at that. Like Independence Day. A nuke in the town. Wow. That was cool, that. It's always about Raccoon City, wasn't it, in the first three? I mean, do you know what, though? Right. I don't know whether it's nostalgia. I don't know whether it's because it's the first time I played Resident Evil. Resident Evil was basically modeled off a game called Alone in the Dark, but obviously with Resident Evil, it ended up with being better graphics. And Alone in the Dark is something I played first on a console called the 3DO. Because obviously that was my first proper super console at the time, away from the 16 bits. But then when the PlayStation came out and Resident Evil came out, it was like, obviously it was more horror based than Alone in the Dark, and it was so much better. And like the array of weapons you could have, and like the blood and the horror stuff was so good. Nemesis, man, I think Resident Evil 3 was the best one as well. And there's something about that first lot of games on the PS1 that I still think I'd rather play them types than the new type where it's more open worldy. I don't know what it is. Plus, there's no Ashley. They're number 4. Can't stand there. But yeah, there's something about those first games. They were just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. Resident Evil 3 ending theme mix. That was nostalgic. I'm going to have to start playing Resident Evil on the gaming channel on here. If you want me to do that, write yes in the comments. Anyway, what did you guys think of this reaction? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to check out the original video. The link will be in the description, and I shall see you next time.